Alright, so this time you don't have to wait too long. Let me see, I think I have to adjust the sound here a little bit. Oh, there we go. Microphone, I think I'll go a little bit lower. I think that's better, right? Is it? Is it doing something? I think it's doing something here. Okay, that's better. Alright, so this is my laptop. This is my, you can see it here on my wireless, right? So there are lots of EXI2, that's mine. I'm not telling you. You're most likely not living anywhere near where I live. Alright, so I just had trouble. I mean, you can see I've got VirtManager here. Show virtual machine. It does everything except the network. I always get the same error. Oh, yeah, I just showed that video, Devuan Superstars, GTK2, new generation, perfect. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah. So I just installed on Sparky VirtualManager. VirtualBox didn't go there either, so even their little thing did not work. I think they have something there to get some dependencies, but VirtManager is doing it, so it's okay. If one of the other, or one of these two works, I'm fine. Either VirtualBox or VirtManager, whatever it is. So VirtManager run without problems, except I had to add myself or my user to the group, so I don't have to start it as root, but it got the network running, everything is fine. And here I get always, I show that quick. I hope it's quick. You know, quick. Here's the ISO file. I used Linux Lite. That's what I installed on Sparky. And I call it Ubuntu 2204. So forward. I'll give it 4. So it doesn't matter if we don't even get far here, so don't have to worry about it. I got my hard drive here. That's that. And if I go forward, and here network, it shows it, so, but, and here, would you like to start it? Yes, you cannot. So I got that message and this. That's a typical message. I looked that up and people say that DNS mask, that version must have a fault. I don't think there are any updates yet. You know what, we can do it. We can do it. Let's see if there's an update. Because that might be able to fix it. So, but I tell you, this was not an easy installation. That was super, super hard work. So reload. Yeah, to get it so far. As I said, I tried it on my gaming Devuan, and oh, I'm not there yet. So that's a typical message we always get here. And that is very common. Chromium. No, not really. It doesn't do really anything, no? No. Okay, well, can run an update, so why not? So. Yeah, okay. That's not a big deal, but as I said, this is so annoying that I can't make it work. And there's the end of my art. I still have not the wallpaper changed, but as I said, this here is my laptop, right? So, do they have an info thingy? Oh, here you can see a little bit of H-top, so I'm recording here, and I'm doing an update, and you see the CPUs are still working all right. Not a big deal here, it's all doing okay. Since the update just went. I don't think they have a system check. And I refuse absolutely to run anything like these fetch things with these ugly colors, so no way. I'm not having it. Nope, nope, nope. Accessories, do they have something here? You see KeePass, Nextcloud, so my typical stuff, what I need and want. And so, you know, I used VaultWarden, I hosted myself, but now I heard that Bitwarden was under attack. If you have your database local, then it's very unlikely that somebody is coming to hack you, right? So, and that's why I have now here Cryptometer and EncryptPad, and here's VeraCrypt. Where's Cryptometer? Here it is. See, I got these little icons here, but these are my app images. So then I will encrypt my database too, just in case, you know. So, and I put the app images from Cryptometer and EncryptPad. I put that together in VeraCrypt into the folder where my database is from my KeePass. Of course, then I get it down from my local Nextcloud to my local computer, and then I can unencrypt it because the app images are there, and then I've got access to my database unencrypted. And if I close it, then it's gone, then I can't do it. It's pretty good. The hard drive, of course, is encrypted here, 100%. Then up to, yeah, well, the NMask, I think it's called, isn't it? No, it's not. Dang it. Just was checking something. Oh, that's my email stuff. I don't want it. Alright, so you see, I've got already my HP running here, hide when inactive, that's what I usually like. And I like to see that because then I can always get a tier boost when I check my my toner in my laser printer. It's running so low. So if I need to cry a bit, then I just look at it. And here you see that is, what is that? That's KeyPass. It was better to see on the other Devuan, so that makes me think. Appearance, do they have the same? That looks the same. Fonts, icons. Deep Sea. I don't know if I had Deep Sea. Doesn't do anything, no? Not much. Yeah, no GNOME. And oh dear me, I heard again what one of these KDE poor souls did. You know, can't tolerate the intolerant. Isn't that an oxymoron? I think they will never, they don't even know that word. I don't think even they know what Nazi means, because they're throwing it around while they're doing all the what people would think is Nazi stuff, right? But I'm not a specialist, so I'm just thinking out loud here. I might be wrong, but you know, on this channel, rule number 1, I'm always right. Rule number 2, if somebody doubts this or comes with something else, rule number 1 will be enforced. So then there is no doubt. You can have a different opinion, that's all right. Then if it's different than mine, that only makes you wrong. But I can live with that. So back to the Devuan. I like it. I really love to have a virtual machine, because usually I could do it, did my videos, went up, and I could do everything from here. Now I have to go downstairs and boot into my, I mean, it's all on a virtualizer, so it's not much booting, it goes pretty quick, into Sparky Linux, because there the Virt-Manager is working. And then I can continue uploading videos. That was taking so long. And this video I loaded up tonight, so because you just had one. And that was Devuan the Heroes, which is true. It's absolutely amazing. I love it when people take over who have the skills, the ability, and the social responsibility to do things like that. That's amazing. Absolutely great. Love it. So I'm sitting here on my, I would call it dining table. That's all one, you know, that is this typical house what you have here. So there's a living room, little island, then there is a kitchen, then there's a dining room, and I'm just sitting in the middle. My little dog is wondering why I'm talking here so much. He's half body in a bed and half body under the bed, or half in her bed and half under the bedroom bed. She's so cute. All right. So there's not much to say, since, as I said, I love it. I could have installed everything with Flatpaks, but if I can have app images, I take app images. I love them more, because with app images, I don't have these browser limitations. I tried with FlatSeal to open this up and make it work, but I think nobody could, because I was Googling around and nobody was really successful to get these browsers to talk to KeyPass XC. Well, don't need to. I have LibreWolf now here. That's very nice. Love it. Bamboo Studio works, Cryptomator works, EncryptPad. I think it didn't work on the Devuan on my virtualizer. Let's see if it works here. Look at that. Here it works. That's what I don't understand, you see. It works here. There it didn't. It's the same Devuan 6.1. Not too sure if I updated the Devuan downstairs. This one here seems to be. I'll have a look, but not yet. So the next video will be a little bit different again. So every now and then I might go back here to Devuan to show something what I work out, and maybe the Devuan team will fix the VirtualManager disaster. But man, that was a disaster, I tell you that. But you see, I got really, really far here, but not far enough. Not working. I got this typical error message, and I think that's a demask package. I must have that version which has that bug, and this is a disaster. But yeah, well, I think that the Devuan team can have a look into this if they don't have too many other things. So now you have to get GTK2 new generation up and running, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, so, and as I said, I take everything. I do not want to touch for money GNOME. I can't even say this word anymore. Where's my bucket? Or KDE. And I must say the Arch. That doesn't mean that the distros like Artix and other distros, that I avoid them. No. We're not handing everything over. As I said, these people who make these statements, they have contributed in the last 30 years, let me think of it, political opinions. Yeah, they contributed political opinions in a non-political environment. So, and they made a war where no war was. So, but they brought the money with. No worries, this is our tax money. It's going in there. These are Black Ops operatives, and they're just doing their job. No, you do something, you're responsible. There's no do my job. There's no political, what's it called, immunity. So, what is that? You do something, you're responsible. There is no talking yourself out of it. No way. Okay, so I'm recording again. So I have to cut something out here. I opened something up which showed personal details, and I didn't want you to see this because they're not my personal details. They're personal details from other people, and that must not happen. So most likely when you see this with the other video together, then I put that together with something like OpenShot or what is that, something with cut, you know. I just said OpenShot because I have an OpenShot up image, and if I can just put two videos together and cut that little piece out, then it's good enough, right? So, because I don't want to make the whole video again. Sometimes I did, and now I don't want to, which makes sense, right? So, and as I said, I'm happy with how everything runs here. Devuan, pretty good system, very snappy, no problem here. What I want to see is, yeah, I haven't said this, so now comes the more interesting part. So, I had MX 23.6, I think, running here. And when I downloaded something, for example, what did I download? That's my local browser. I don't. Okay, let's see. I just use. Not that I start again. One moment. I do pause button. Okay, it's recording now. So when I downloaded, for example, Solid X, okay. Let's see how that works. So I went to download. Oh, I'm bad. Oh dear me. Oh great. Bad gateway. How are they all bad? How are they all bad? Do you see that? Can I have something else? Wikipedia? Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to. Okay, I'll just go Solid X. Let's see if that works. So I don't know what problems they have. See, bad gateway. How to install Solid. Debian, yeah, we know. Let's see the forum. Is that? Oh, it seems the website is down, isn't it? Alright, so for now they're down. Then I had the same with, what was it? With Netrunner. Let's see if Netrunner is still in business. I mean, they will still be in business, they just have trouble. Like OMV had trouble. OMV, the Open Media Vault, had the same. I do not, I'm just, everything I've seen, I do not believe anymore in any coincidences here. Linux. Doink. Download. Yeah, Netrunner, I would have loved for them to have anything else, but they have no community spins, nothing there, just that. And when I downloaded this, let's just download it, pretend. So, mine kicked the bucket here, my download. Yeah, I'm running my wireless network only on 2.4 gigahertz because 5 gigahertz I can use to, let's say it's much more exact than a GPS, and it works in rooms. It goes through rooms. It can identify who is which person, which body is which person, and I just don't like it. And to be honest, on 2.4 I can do everything I want. Yes, this download takes a little bit longer, but that's all right. I want to see if that kicks the bucket too. On MX, it was not just this. It was Netrunner. It was SolidX had problems, and everything I tried to download, GhostBSD had everything was kicking the bucket. It was always interrupted. That's why I used that uget, right, which I have here installed too. No, I don't have. Do I have it? Yes, I did. So, favorites. So it's always a good thing to have this uget just in case. But let's go back here to the download. So. Yeah, I mean speed, you know, who cares? You can see, no, it shows strong. So, yeah. Maybe it's because from the servers, who knows? There seemed to be trouble, right? So, but at least it keeps running, you know. The other downloads, they all kicked the bucket around 400 megabyte. And this seems to be running fine here. So this is just a test download, you know. And yes, I've got every DNS encrypted. I used Unbound, and I got everything as good as I can. Oh yeah, and no, I haven't. Oh yeah. I switched my what is it called? My private internet access here. I switched that off because just in case it would interfere with if it would interfere with my Virt-Manager or something installation. So you see, now we're connected. So what they have here now, I mean, just as I said, I'll put a link there, and not that anybody does it, but I'm with them for a long time. I always have this 3 years contract. So what I have here is, let's close that. It's called hopping. So they're hiding that I'm on a VPN. I mean, I've got nothing to hide, right? But I also have nothing to show. So this is just it. Right, where are we here? Oh yeah, it got interrupted now because I switched into this. Let's try again. Unknown time. We're in unknown times. So this just kicked the bucket because of the VPN. But I want to have the VPN running, see what it does. Oh, kilobits, oh dear me, only 2 hours from here. So, yeah, it's not running. So this was a normal thing because it has a kill switch. I think I have the kill switch on. Launching protocols, network, privacy, VPN kill switch. That's what I usually want. And that's good enough for me. So, of course, when I have it, why not make use out of it, right? Oh, don't tell me it. Oh yeah, it's always kind. We just start again, you know, ignore this. Show all downloads. We take that out. Click, you see here the icons are downloaded. Naughty in the icons. So we try again. So to give it a fair chance. And then here we go again. Click, and there we go. So let's see what it does. Same thing as before. And I mean, I tried it with MX, with my VPN on, without my VPN, because could have been everything, right? But I remember I had that before, because I was running MX for a long time. I had MX16. I still have a virtual machine with that too. I have even earlier versions, ISO files. No, failed. Okay, so this time here it's my VPN, I guess. Let me switch it off. So, then we go again for the download. Replace it. Now we have a look. Yeah, so the hopping thing doesn't seem to be the best. I mean, I don't care. People can know that I'm on a VPN, right? It's just keep the data brokers away, your ISP from spying. I don't want my data sold. I want to go where I want to go and look what I want to look at without getting reported. Because just imagine, let's say you have a friend who had a heart attack and you investigate about heart attacks. Now, all of a sudden your health insurance goes up and they say, look, this is a heart attack guy because we know he was Googling around like crazy. He must have something coming, so we don't want to insure this, at least not for cheap. Right? Always cancer. You look cancer up and then, this guy must have cancer. Look at that. We can't insure them anymore. This is not good. So you got to protect yourself, right? Identity theft too, all these kind of things. That there's no way in the world that you can actually sign up for anything like age verification online or upload any of your documents online. I've got 3 billion reasons. No? Where was it? ID merit? 3 billion accounts hacked. 3 billion IDs, phone numbers, addresses, emails, yeah, driving license, passport, whatever people uploaded. Oh, holy moly, 3 billion. So, whoever tells you to do something like this, maybe he works with the criminals together because he's not thinking it through. And if they can't think it through, then they're incompetent and shouldn't even have a word to say about it. You know, they should get a computer license, how to start a computer, how to open a browser, how to check an email. Yeah, so as I said, I think this is going to run fine. It's doing okay now. But that's the thing. I thought, of course, yeah, must be the VPN, and I think it has been in many ways. So, but as much as I know, I did the same what I here did, because that's what I do. That's my troubleshooting way, right? Try and error. And here it seems to do now okay. Having said this, I can't blame MX fully here, because as we have seen, Solid XK has trouble. Well, might just be for the moment. See, bad gateway. I don't know what happened here. They might just come back on. You know, this is hosting problems usually. All right. I mean, I have the ISO file anyway. I have the ISO files. I don't put them away. That's why I have so many ISO files. I've got more than 2 terabyte ISO files. And then I have virtual machines, because I run them all in virtual machines. And I like to keep that all, right? So I'm not putting them away. I still have a Windows XP virtual machine. So let's click that away, I guess. Oh, not yet. Well, it's downloading. So I think this will be okay if it doesn't kick the bucket yet. The other things, yeah, I would blame the... I will test that later here. I want to see when I put it back to a normal server, and if I would still have that. But I'll do that offline. So I just wanted to show you guys, yes, I do what I say. So I'm not just telling you, oh yeah, look, Devuan is great, and then I'm running Windows 11. Or something with KDE or GNOME. Oh, you see, there's a coffee from breakfast coming up when I just say these words. However, so looks all good. Everything seems to be working fine. I run here because I have a weird headset with 2 plugs, and so I run it on something like an what is it called? Photographic memory. No, they're called USB audio. What is that? They don't tell you, no? Oh, I see my brain is freezing here. That's what I have downstairs too. It's the same thing that Sound Blaster. There it goes. You see, Sound Blaster. That's what I always have. That's not real Sound Blaster. That's the thing for, I think, $8 Canadian dollar on Amazon, and it works. It does a good job. I can listen. I can speak. It gets recorded in okay quality, better than what I had before. Because when I was running on the laptop, and when I made a video on a laptop with Calculate Linux Gen 2, that was because I was recording through the microphone on the lid, and of course that's not the best. All right, I mean, this is also a cheap headset here. This is, I don't know, also $10 headset, if at all. But it does the trick, and that's important. Okay, so this is it. I can't show you too much what I got going here, and I will not touch anything, because now I have to find out how to put these 2 videos together and cut the personal stuff out. Dang it, no? Alright guys, that is that. Then I wish you all a good day, a good night. I think I'll put that out tonight, not yet. because otherwise, you know, people watch the first one or not even and go to the next one. But I think it's important to watch the Devuan Hero video. It is really important. It's yeah, honor and respect where honor and respect needs to go. Very well done. I'm very, very grateful. All right. Yeah. And here, I mean, as I said, I've got everything running except the any virtual machine. It's just not possible right now. And it's annoying, very, very much. But what can I do? For now, that's what it is. I hope that the Devuan team does something, or that an update comes in which will fix this, you know, this demask thing. And then I hope I can just do what I want to do. And I prefer still VirtualBox, but if it's VirtualManager or VirtManager, that's all right too. I prefer VirtualBox, but whatever works, I take it. So it's, as I said, for me there's no difference if that's, I don't know, 5 milliseconds faster. I don't care. Having said this, I love Devuan being fast and snappy. That's a good experience. All right, this is it, guys. And now I call it a day. And I have to find out what to do with this video. So that will take anyway time. And I have to walk my dog now, then I have to work, and then I have to play around, see what I do. Okie dokie, guys. So the download is working here. So I'm not concerned. I'll let it run, and if I don't report back, then everything was just running smooth. Okay, guys, that is that. You see, I'm a little bit more quiet because I don't want to get attacked by my little dog here. Nah, she's a good girl. Yeah. All right. Then I see you hopefully next time, and that will be in a different OS. And the series I was talking about, what I'm going to do, the testing certain things out, it's happening soon. Because I have it installed, it's running, and it's just asking now for getting abused. I love it. Okie dokie, guys. Yeah, my problem is only my virtual machine, what I'm running, all these ISOs, not just ISOs, virtual installation, with the patched through USB PCI card and the patched through AMD graphic card now. I have only 500 gigabytes there, so and I have 2 gaming, and the 2 gaming take already each a little bit more than 100 megabytes. So I'm running out of stuff. So I have to see, but I will try lots of them out because I want to stress test them, see what it does, and if they kick the bucket. And you see, if I just roll here an ISO up and say, oh yeah, look, they have Libre writer, they have Libre calc, blah, 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 blah. That will not tell you that you have trouble with Virt-Manager or with VirtualBox either. And it will not show you how to work around that you don't have to get Flatpak installed when you can have app images. I would say get app images because they are local. You can copy them on any machine you have, on any virtual machine you have. When the internet goes down, you still have everything. Yeah, you wonder, why do I need then LibreWolf? Yeah, you have local machines most likely. You might have some network attached storages. You might have some Docker things running. Yeah, servers. Well, that's when you need it. All right, this is it, guys. Love you all. Have a good time. Have a cup of coffee. Stay stress-free. Don't be a victim of the DDoS attacks. So I actually don't follow much anymore. I know what is coming. I find that so funny when people say, oh, this guy, you know, this and this name. On YouTube, he predicted everything. Yeah, I can do that too. You know, you just take the Bible out, take the book of Revelation, and then you go through. And if people are not totally blind, you can see it. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can just see it. Yeah. I told people since 2019, actually, I told them exactly what's going to happen. And I'm not a fortune teller, and I'm not something really special. But it's all happening now, right? Okay, but you can see this is now working fine. And I'll just make another test with private internet to see if I have a normal VPN, if that gives me anything. Because it seems to be a little bit experimental, right? If it's cut your download, that's not a good thing. Yeah, stuff like UGET would help you out, but I don't like helping out. I want it to work. And I don't need it. I'm hiding. If I really need to hide something, I don't know, then I just don't do it. I don't have to worry about things, right? And I mean, what I'm supposed to do? Yeah, I would not know. I'm not in drug businesses. I don't do anything else. I make videos here, do my work, eat, drink, walk my dog. That's good enough. As long as I stay out of my life, then I'm okay. All right, this is it now. Yeah, I think you see the download is, we almost made it. But I click it off now. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good time and see you soon. Bye-bye.